Greetings and welcome to my bench for one of these monthly update rambling videos. And I'm just gonna jump straight into it. The month of November was a pretty eventful, productive month for me. I've managed to finish 2 models, and I'm picking up on an older build that I'm making videos of, as well as a few kids came in from Hobbylink Japan. So let's just start off with the stuff that I finished, I guess. First of all, we finished this Tamiya Mazda Miata or Yunus Roadster, an MX-5, wherever you may live in the world. It has a different name, I guess. Did it like a semi-Sapporo Sakai build, as I was talking about in the last update video. So it's painted as a early war Zero with some Hinamarus, some kill markings, and the black engine cowling or the hood. Decided to go ahead and paint the light covers black as well, just because it looks better that way. I'm pretty happy with how shiny it got, but yeah, I was kind of frustrated with malfunctioning paint can with the clear gloss, and it's got plenty of bubbles in it, don't you worry about that. But on camera it looks quite good. Has a little uh, shadow, what is it called? Silhouette of a Mitsubishi Zero there. Oh, I really ought to build a Mitsubishi as Mitsubishi Zero, I guess. But anyways, I went with this. I've had this kit for a long time in the stash. You can see a little bit that it has the interior green on the interior. Just to pay a little homage to the, can't see anything inside it. Just to pay a little homage to the actual airplane. And to make it look like Saburo Sakai's a little bit more, I have a custom license plate with the tailcode of his first plane, I think it was. And also the license plate is issued in the prefecture that he was born in. But looks legit, so it's like this could actually be a real license plate in Japan, I guess. That would be just like standard issue, nothing special about it. And then the antenna has been shaved off just like it was on the Tamiya Zero that I built earlier. That's up on the shelf and I can't be bothered to get up and fetch. And I also hand painted some rising sun flags on the wing mirrors there. Just because I think it looks cool. So yeah, mostly built straight out of the box. I was thinking about maybe putting some other wheels on it, but it looks good enough on the original wheels, and even the original ride height is pretty good, and it functions as a toy pretty good as well. Rolls pretty well. Yeah. Anyways, talked way too long about that. And then I picked up an older build of mine, the Renault FT17, and the paint job on this yellows out the entire camera, I see. But it's actually way more tan color this than yellow. I don't know why it does that. Maybe if we put a white background on it, which I don't have. Put something white next to it, I guess. There we go, that's much more accurate coloring for it. But yeah, there's a video out on it, and I weathered the underside as well. It's got a like a wet mud look to it. And the tracks actually spin around, or did before I added the mud. And the suspension was also functional before I added the mud. And it has a partial interior, the driving compartment and the turret place, but it doesn't have an engine in it. The if you get the cast turret version, that comes with the interior, but it's also more expensive than this one. And yeah, that's the 2 kits that I finished. And Then I picked up the Panzer IV that I'm also making a video series on, and started putting the belts on that, the tracks on it. Kind of happy with all the neighbor kids are screaming out in the hallway. Kind of happy with the way the sack turned out on these, and I will be doing them in the next video, or you'll be seeing me doing them in the next video. So that's chugging along slowly but surely. And I plan on finishing this before I pick anything else up. So yeah, that's what I'm working on currently. And I already signed myself up for the first group build of next year, which is gonna start January 1st on through Facebook, and it's something with stuff that spits, I guess, is the name of it. And yeah, I was thinking I might build a Spitfire, because Spitfires are kind of the reason for the whole build, I guess, and or might even build a sub with camel for it. But I will announce globally what I decide to build when the time comes to start building for it. But I haven't really picked out any one kit yet for it. And yeah, so yeah, also got some kits in from Hobbylink Japan. Been watching a lot of drifting videos, getting prepared to build the BMW drift missile that I keep talking about. When I came across this Norwegian guy that drifts a Toyota Cressida, which is the Grande Mark II in Japan, 4-door version. So when I saw this kit was available on Hobbylink, I just had to have it. It already has the stance to it. It has some stretched tires and the chin spoiler and the rear spoiler and stuff. I think this is a really cool looking car, especially when it has the 2JZ engine from the Toyota Supra, which is in the Norwegian car. But this is of course a curbside kit with no engine in it, and I plan on keeping it that way. Maybe one day I'll get like an aftermarket 2JZ engine and put in this kit, or another version of this kit. But this time I'm just gonna build like what could be a drift car, heavily based on the Norwegian car from the videos I've seen on YouTube. I also have some aftermarket racing seats coming in, the same kind that there are in the Norwegian car, which are old school bright seats. And I'll probably have to fashion some Takeda racing harnesses as well. And yeah, I can't order just one car at a time, so I thought, why not take this opportunity to finally get one of my dream cars, which is the Datsun or Nissan Fairlady, the 240Z, 240Z, or however you pronounce it in your country. Yeah, so I decided to go for this PS13Z 432R just because it is quite cool. Comes with these awesome wing mirrors on the front. I actually get a lot of stuff in the box. Ton of clear parts. There are 2 sprues of clear parts. For some reason the bumpers are molded in clear, but you don't use half of this stuff. But you also get like a chin spoiler and stuff like that, which I think is cool. So we'll get some cool looking car out of this. So what's so special about the 432R rather than just a regular 240Z is the fact that this car was specifically built for racing. There weren't that many cars built. I think only about 30 of them were built in the first year, and then the subsequent years they got some more of them specifically built for racing, like I said, because this doesn't really have the L24 engine in it, or the L26 engine in it, or the L28 or whatever it's called. The Datsun inline 4, inline 6, excuse me, but it does have an inline 6 anyways, but it has the S20 double overhead cam engine, the 2-liter from the what was it, Hakusaki or something they call it. I can't remember. One of the earliest generation of the Nissan Skyline GTRs. So it has a GTR drivetrain, engine, transmission, and rear differential, I guess. So this kit actually comes with a complete GTR 2-liter engine, as well as the L24, I guess it is supposed to be. So you get 2 engines out of this, 2 transmissions, which is really cool because I got all that whole garage stuff last time. But yeah, I'm just basically just rambling incoherently here, I guess, about this stuff. And yeah, I also went to my local hobby store and picked up one packet of these stands, Airfix aircraft display stands. So now I can start trying to do wheels up builds of aircraft. Yeah, takes a little bit, or what I'm trying to say here is that it makes better use of the space in my closet in my display cabinet, because then I can have some planes flying overhead of the ones that are wheels down. And yeah, also planes look good with the wheels up because they look more sleek. And while I was at it, I also picked this guy up because it's a different livery than I already have, and it's a blue nose. It's really cool looking. And yeah, this time it's a Boeing officially licensed product. I only just noticed that. I don't know if the earlier Mustang versions from Airfix, of the new tool Airfix, are also official Boeing products. But it's a cool one, I guess. And for now, it's just gonna reside in the stash. So yeah, anyways, sorry to bore you guys with my incoherent ramble and bullshittery. This has just been what is going on my bench these days. So thank you guys for watching. Keep on modeling, keep having fun. I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.